Yeah, it's going to mean a lot to us, you know. It's finally, after all these years, you know, it's happening for us because of Wish Upon a Wedding. It's happening, you know, it's everybody's kind time, like your time, everybody's time to put it all together and to do it. And it's something that we haven't been able to do on our own because of the illness and, you know, the everyday fight to just be okay. So it means a lot. We're just really happy that we're going to be married and we're husband and wife more than anything else. I think that's what matters most to us at this point. Because all that other stuff is material. It's all material. It doesn't really matter. And it's more about just, you know, solidifying a relationship. We're going to be together forever. As he laughs at me. If we're not going last, I don't know. So we met 20 years ago through my sister, who I guess she was having some sort of project. And Doug tells me that I was the one to answer the door when they showed up for the project to work on it. And so I think I was like 12 at that time though. So yeah, nothing happened until, you know, 8 years later. So I was 20. I was a junior in college, and we just started hanging out, kind of, because he disappeared for a long time. He was gone, you know, because he was doing his own thing, and he came back, and it was like, oh, you know, we can hang out now. You know, we have more in common now that I'm older.
Right off the bat, you know, like after, you know, a first date, I kind of had this feeling, you know what, she's the one, you know, and through the years. And especially through my illness, it just solidified it. You know, it's just put in cement that she was the one. You know, like especially when she stuck by me, you know, through like the hardest time in my life. You know, that really meant a lot. It basically just made me love her even more. You know, because of her loyalty.
Love you too. Let's go fast.
We're doing more fast.
Let's go faster.
Whoa.
Faster.
Whoa.
Yeah, we started hanging out, and it was just, you know, we started connecting, and so we went from there. And then 3 years into it, he was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. 9 months later, he had a massive stroke. And I thought he was joking with me when he had that stroke, because he woke up and he couldn't move. And I was like, stop joking with me. He's like, he couldn't talk at that point. And I'm like, you're messing with me, aren't you? Because he messes with me sometimes. He used to mess with me. The reality kicked in, and we waited a whole night to take him to the hospital, and then they're like, yeah, he had a massive stroke. He had a brain hemorrhage. So it was, and we've been through a lot. It's been in and out of the hospitals for the last 10 years, and you know, in the process of that, we've had the 2 kids, and even for our daughter's first birthday, when she had her first birthday, he was in the hospital. We had to get him a day pass just to get him to come to the party for her.
Amelia's our
she's
first child.
Yeah, she's our first child.
And I thought that maybe that would be it.
Yeah.
So
and then we landed with Ethan.
right.
And the kids are so awesome, because when he's not feeling good, they try to totally take care of him. If I'm not feeling good, they're little caregivers. Mom always jokes, because she's like, Amelia's like a little adult. She's like a little mini adult. She's really bright. She talks all the time. But the way she speaks is just very adult-like.
I'm a really optimistic person. I think that, you know, nobody can predict the future, you know, especially when I was a kid, you know, no way would I see, you know, I would get MS or suffer a stroke. Because of this, you know, I have to keep looking at the brighter side and just try to fight. you know, and hopefully have it change for the better, you know, and if it doesn't, then just keep on fighting, you know. But yeah, I think, well, after the wedding, I think we will be happier in that we're gonna be man and wife, you know. Yeah, man and wife, and then the kids will, you know, finally say, you know, we have, you know, our parents are married. With this marriage, it's going to mark another chapter in our lives, you know, and, you know, so we had my illness, that was one chapter, the kids, another chapter, and now it's finally about, you know, me and Lisa, you know, having a chapter of our very own, you know.